know he had something big he wanted to share. So Coach Quinn, the mic is yours.
Oh, I was really just making a comment on what Dr. Ruth was saying. That was so freaking awesome. And think about the presentations without that PowerPoint. They are powerful when you've got it down. And sometimes we just have to let that get out of there and experience it. So, love that your rubber band was stretched. That's so awesome to hear that coming from such an amazing, amazing person. So, thank you for sharing that. So here's what I'll share today is Tony was talking about comfort zone, and Michelle, you mentioned get uncomfortable being uncomfortable. And I love that you said you don't necessarily have to have pain to get there. I'm going to share the other side of it. It's the pain that you have by staying in your comfort zone. So I love that we can all have different experiences and different perspectives on this topic. So I'm going to share what my this is let me thumb through here. Life lesson number 1273 for Brad Korn. All right. Get out of your comfort zone and stay out of your comfort zone. And here's what I learned and what I mean by that. When you're in your comfort zone and crap happens, something bad happens, what it does is it sucks you down to uncomfortable. It's because you're already at comfortable. If something bad happens, it sucks you down to uncomfortable because you're dealing with this thing. And then everything else that you had to normally deal with in your comfort zone is now, being jeopardized. So when you're dealing with that bad, now you got to deal with the bad thing that's happening, and you still have to deal with all your stuff, and you're going to be below comfort. What I learned was staying above your comfort zone. When that bad crap happens, it sucks you to comfortable. And again, let me give you an example. When my wife was in a coma for 5 months, because I hung around people who pushed me, like Dr. Ruth said, mentors and everyone that pushes you out of your comfort zone. What I learned here is to stay out of your comfort zone, though. Gary Keller said once in one of our masterminds, and he said, you know why you're in this room? Because you don't stay in comfortable. You are comfortable being uncomfortable. And right at that moment, I was so comfortable. I had coaching clients, my real estate business was going. I was sitting there just with my legs, crossed and just chilling. And I went, holy crap, I'm comfortable again. Dang it, how did that happen? So my mentors pushed me to be uncomfortable. And when I was in that hospital room for 5 months, 3 hours away from home, waiting, trying to get her to wake up, there was not a day or a month in 5 months that my bills weren't paid. Like my house payment, my car payment, my the electricity bills. I don't even know how all this happened. And there was no savings account that I was tapping into. We were commissioned check to check. I mean, we had maybe a month extra in the bank. But my business rolled out 97 home sales that year that I was completely out of my business for 5 months. So here's what I would say: get comfortable staying out of comfortable. You got to stay above comfortable so that when bad stuff happens, you can really focus. Like I was sitting there for 5 months trying to get her to wake up, and everything was at home was happening. So find that mentor. I've said it before, tell the world, put it out to everyone what you need to be above comfortable, and they will help. There's a group of people that will grab onto that and be your mentor and push you to get there. So that's my share for this morning.
Well, Brad, thank God for what's the 1,200 and what was it, 73 or 78?
That was actually 73. Yes, very good.
Yeah. So thank you for that. And, still when you share the story about, your wife, who passed, it brings up so much heartfelt feeling for you and for her and your family. Life is going to bring us uncertainty. It's going to bring us, challenges. It's going to bring us emotional pain. It's going to bring up stuff, the unexpected. It's also okay. Not only get comfortable being uncomfortable, but be prepared to always have change and always have the unexpected. So when you can really own that like life is nothing but a series of unexpected change, it really creates an opportunity for us to dance with life differently. And you're right. I mean, to me, and I don't know what Dr. Ruth is going to say about this, to me, when we grow outside of our comfort zone, what happens then is we're in a new comfort zone eventually. And so you're right. We've got to keep that commitment, keep that goal, that carrot out in front of us, so that we keep expanding. And we aren't. I don't want to say resting, but we aren't, chilling, because homeostasis is not a great thing, and it does happen sometimes. Like, we will reset, in order to nourish ourselves. But the idea is that we have someone who really stands for us. And yeah, sometimes it's a paid person, a coach like myself, a life strategist like Tony. Sometimes it's, Dr. Ruth, who's doing the research and getting out there and like creating awareness and knowledge, and, also coaching and changing the world. And sometimes it's someone who's, maybe it's your mother. You never know, who's that person. And I've heard it in this room. Sometimes it's been like mothers or fathers who have just like been there for people in an unconditional way. And with Kathy Kelly, she's going to be that with her grandchildren, again, because something unprecedented and unexpected happened. And, Kathy learned to dance with change. And so thank you for that share, Coach Korn. I'm going to pass the mic to Victoria. Victoria, the mic is yours.